Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome, guys. My name is Linden Houston, and if you're new here, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Do leave positive comment. In today's video, I have a bit of beef here. So what I'm gonna do is I got a order for some oxtail, not oxtail, pepper steak. Pardon me. So I'm gonna cut this up to do some pepper steak. Here I have some onion, peppers, garlic, thyme, and I have some special season here. So I'm just gonna put some gloves on and get going. So I'm just gonna start from here. So I'm just gonna slightly cut this on the bias because it's a large joint. I'm just gonna put it in here, and the reason for putting it in here because I'm gonna marinate it in there. You can put it on this and cut it because you'll sort that out later. Don't worry about the marks it's making. I'm doing this because it's a bit bigger than the board. But if you know what you're doing, you can get away with it. For those who are coming on, just to let you know you're welcome. Please remember to thumbs up the video and do leave positive comment and subscribe. Anything negative, don't leave it. Just take it back with you. So as I say, guys, it's a large joint. This is about 6.5 kilo. So I need to go through all of this and then it needs to be cooked. Why I'm cutting it like this, I'm making space. So like this, seeing it's hanging off too much, we're just gonna cut this one off. So when I finish, I need to cut the garnish for it, but there's some drippings on this. So what I'll do when I finish, change the board. Put my kettle on. Meanwhile, so I'm using my butcher's knife. sometime when you cut the meat, if you notice these grains in it, if you take them out, you do yourself well. So these little things, just take them out. Because if you cook them, they're going to be a little bit chewy. So always look for these little parts in it. And try to go against the grain. Otherwise, when you cook it, depends on how you cut it. It can be a little bit chewy. Depends on how you cut it, and when you start cooking it, it's gonna taste a little bit different also. So make sure when you're doing this, you have a sharp knife. You notice I have 3 different knives there. One of them is a normal chef knife, and I'm using this. If you want, you can use this as an all-purpose knife. It's up to you. Some people call it carving knife. See if the kettle is ready. This pot, maybe I'm gonna have to use a bigger pot, so I think this can probably, once it shrink down, yeah, should be all right. I'll see how it goes. Remember, when you're seeing these excess fat in it, don't cut it up in it. just try your best to remove it. And remember to trim it up properly. These little bits, take the fatty bits off. So next thing I find out when I cut it like this across, when you cook it, it's a little bit more tender as you're cutting it against the grain. So, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this aside. Because I need to change the board. So I will remove this. And change the board, get a different board. So I'm just going to put this underneath. So that stopped the board from sliding. I'm just going to spread this out a bit. That stopped the board from sliding. Next thing what I'm going to do now, with this. I'm going to put a little bit of oil. So I'm just going to season them up now. I have some seasoning which I was blending here in this, so let me just grind them out a bit. So I'll be using this pot. Hopefully everything can hold in it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on the bottom of that. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put it to the side because sometimes you don't want to drop it in the middle. So let's go to the side. But now it starts to roll down in the middle. So this, I think it can hold in this. I think this pot is about 32 liters. So what I'm gonna do, leave it there. Don't quick to turn it. So what's gonna happen, it's gonna start browning off. So at this point, I'm gonna try to prepare the veggies like carrots and stuff. Remember to thumbs up the live, guys. If it's your first time, just to let you know you're welcome. Please do like, share, and subscribe. So if you notice, it starts to bubble. But I always have some special marinade. So I'm just gonna put some marinade over this. So as I said, don't quick to turn it. So soon, because what I want to do, I want to brown it off. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut a veg. Well, with this, you can either cut it this way or this way. So whichever way you feel to cut it, just go ahead and do it that way. So now I'm gonna give him a turn to see what him look like. Normally I would cover this, but sometimes I like to see what's going on. Normally I need a green pepper to add to this. See if I find a green one over here. Yeah. So the next thing I'm gonna do is like have a broccoli. So I'm just gonna put some broccoli soup on. Meanwhile, normally my wife, she likes broccoli soup, so I just put this on for her to take to work. She can have some, take some to work with her tonight. So while that is sweating off, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop a lid on this. So I try not to turn this pot up too much because it's stainless steel, and because of the shape of it, burn quick. I'm just gonna tip a little oil in this. And for the broccoli soup, I'm gonna need, see if I have some more garlic. Okay. So some more garlic in there. I'm just gonna make it very simple. Just gonna increase the flame a little bit on that. So I'm just gonna let that sweat off a bit. Next thing I'm gonna add to that, I'm gonna see if I find some, probably about 1 peeled carrot in that. Okay, I will be using, just put my J cloth here a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna season this a bit. Let me get my large spoon. So I'm just gonna put some stock cube in that. So that's a broccoli soup I'm putting on for those who are coming on. And this is a pepper steak. I'm just browning it off at the moment. And that's the veg for the pepper steak. Just get some black pepper. Bought this in the supermarket, but the thing is, start to get ripe a little bit quick, so I don't want to throw it away. Just turn it into a soup, lovely soup. This bits don't throw it away. You can use this into a vegetarian. So I'm gonna set this aside. Just clean my board a bit. So normally just put this underneath the board. So what this do is stop the board from moving while I'm using it. Make sure you have this cutting board well set up. So with this now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some water to this. Then I'm gonna check on this also. Wow, see this? This is what I want. Look at this. Browning off, lovely. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm just gonna try it a little bit. Need a little bit more season. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of some sea salt in that. Season this one also. Some sea salt. Sometimes you have to touch them up with seasoning. Where is my all-purpose? Okay. All-purpose in it. Okay, that. So this, I'm gonna put some hot water on that now. Where did I put the other knife? Okay. So the pepper steak, you have to look after them a little bit different. Put some time in it. What I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to catch my flavor from early. Need a little bit more touch up. So with this broccoli soup, once you start, I will pure it. So this one is to boil. So this pepper steak, I'm not using any ketchup in it. I don't like ketchup in my pepper steak, but for those of you who want to cook it and put ketchup in it, go ahead. It worked for you. Yeah, coming on well. Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome, guys. If you're new here, please do consider to like, share, subscribe, leave positive comments. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to drop some onion in them. Then I'll put the rest after. So if you notice, I haven't even put water on this yet. I'm just letting it brown off a little bit and cook. And then I'm going to add some water to it. And then I'll build on top of it. With this, just want this to start boil. I'll be blending out some more seasoning to do a top up on this. I'm just preparing some more of my special seasoning over here. So what I'm waiting on, I need this to needs him to come down a little bit more soft. As I showed you earlier on how I cut the beef on the bias. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just cutting through this and I'm gonna see how I'm doing. Yeah, coming out nice. Normally I like to make up my own season. So that's why my food always tastes different. So the soup wanted to boil up. That's the easy part. This one is the easy one. But I want to catch my flavor. Once them start boiling, gonna put some more season to it. Need a little bit more garlic. Yeah. Thing is, sometimes you try some of them and the other part is soft. Just need a little bit more. So what I'm going to do now, make sure I'm a spoon some of my special world-class Olympic seasoned mix. If you notice until now, I don't even add any water to this yet. Kettle is boiling now. And this is boiling. This one I have to watch it because it will boil over. Right? Okay. What I'm gonna do now, I'll add some water to this now. So this is the first water I'm adding. And the reason why I'm adding the water, because I'm gonna put the rest of season inside it. Welcome to the channel, guys. Please do thumbs up the live. Please do like, share, and subscribe. So now I'm gonna put this in it. So all of that in. So I'm gonna cover that and let him boil a little bit. So that's for my soup. So as I said, all I need the broccoli to do is to cook. Nice flavor. Give him garlic. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bless this. Just gonna pull this off a bit, turn the gas down. This broccoli soup, if you like cream, when it's blend, if you make this, just add some creme fraiche or cream. If you like cream, you'll love it. So with this, I'm gonna put it here, boil him up back. This need a little bit more season. I'm gonna bring the gas up to it. This is just some time. Just gonna put this straight in. Journey with Jackie, welcome to the channel. So with this, I'm gonna give him a little bit more season and blend him out a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of cayenne pepper in this, not much, just a little bit. That's okay. Just let that boil up a little bit more. So broccoli soup, that's finished. So let him boil up a bit. Telling you, if you put some cream in that or creme fraiche, you'll love it. Yeah, so that's done. So now, guys, I'm gonna check this. So this is done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cut a little bit of carrot and just put over that. Finish him off. So these carrots, I have them in the fridge. They're already peeled. So we're just gonna cut some of this and put over them. But we're not gonna let it cook right out. So we're just gonna put this over it. You know, this you don't need to let it cook right out. Just a couple minutes. Even if you turn it off now, in the cooking chef world, they call there's a thing called carryover cooking. So this will carry over cooking until the carrot is cooked. And remember, the carrot already can be eaten raw. So yeah, so this is good to go. So I'm just going to turn them off now. And then I'm going to add some more fresh thyme to it. We're going to deal with it like we're at the Olympic. I'm going to give you a close-up view what it looked like. So that's a finished product, guys. And the soup over here, lovely broccoli soup. Just need to add some cream to it. Look at that. So this is a real deal, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming on to the live. I appreciate you all. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Do leave positive comment. I'll see you tomorrow.